u1 equals 5 and un plus 1 equals n over n plus 1 times un for all n values elements of the natural number set. Question 1. Write down the values of u2, u3 and u4. So if u1 is equal to 5, then u2 is equal to un plus 1, which is u1 plus 1, which is equal to n over n plus 1 times un. So n over n plus 1 times un. So we swap each of those n's for 1. So we have 1 over 1 plus 1. And we swap un for u1. And 1 over 1 plus 1 is a half. And we know that u1 is 5. So we have a half times 5, which is 5 over 2. So u2 is equal to 5 over 2. So we worked out the value of u2. Now we want to work out the value of u3. Well, u3 can be rewritten as u2 plus 1, because 2 plus 1 is 3, just like 1 plus 1 is 2. So u2 plus 1, so again we're going to have n over n plus 1 times un, which we got from up here. So we're going to swap each of those n's for 2, and that n there for 2 as well. So we'll have 2 over 2 plus 1 times u2. And 2 over 2 plus 1 is 2 over 3. And that's going to be multiplied by u2, which is 5 over 2, because we worked out that u2 is 5 over 2. So this goes down here. And 2/3 multiplied by 5 halves is 5 over 3, so 5/3. So u3 is equal to 5/3. Now we want to work out u4. So u4 can be rewritten as u3 plus 1, because 3 plus 1 is 4, just like 2 plus 1 is 3, just like 1 plus 1 is 2. So u4 can be rewritten as u3 plus 1. So again we have n over n plus 1 times un, which we got from up here. So we swap each of those 3 n's for 3. So we have 3 over 3 plus 1 times u3. 3 over 3 plus 1 is 3/4. And u3 is 5/3. Because we got that from here. Because we worked out that u3 is 5 over 3. So we put 5 over 3 multiplied by 3/4. And we get 5 over 4, 5/4. Part 2. Hence, by inspection, write an expression for un in terms of n. So by inspection, un is equal to 5 over n. So notice that u2 was 5 over 2, u3 was 5 over 3, u4 was 5 over 4, and we would presume that u5 would be 5 over 5, and u6 would be 5 over 6, and u7 would be 5 over 7, and so on. So un is equal to 5 over n. Part 3. Use proof by induction to justify your answer for part 2. So in part 2 we worked out that un is equal to 5 over n. So Pn can be written as un equal to 5 over n, and s is 1, so our starting number is 1. So P of 1 can be written as u1, which is equal to 5 over 1, so we're swapping that n for 1, which is 5, which is true. So now we assume that P of k is true, i.e. that uk is equal to 5 over k. So we've assumed that P of k is true, i.e. uk equals 5 over k. So now we want to prove that P of k plus 1 is uk plus 1 equal to 5 over k plus 1. So basically we're swapping this k for k plus 1. So in the question, it's stated that un plus 1 is equal to n over n plus 1 times un. So we're swapping each of those n's for k. So we have uk plus 1 equals k over k plus 1 times uk. And we're going to swap uk for 5 over k, because we stated that uk was equal to 5 over k up here. And so now we just simplify. So those two k's will cancel. And we're left with 5 over k plus 1. So we have uk plus 1 is equal to 5 over k plus 1, which is what we wanted to prove. Thus, P of k plus 1 is true, assuming that P of k is true. So assuming this is true, this is also true. Hence, P of n is true for all n values, elements of the natural number set. Question 2. u1 equals 1 and un plus 1 equals 2/3 times un for all n values, elements of the natural number set. Part 1. Show that un equals 2/3 to the power of n is not a correct guess for a formula for un. So if un equals 2/3 to the power of n, then u1 is going to be 2/3 to the power of 1, which is 2/3. This does not agree with what we are told. We are told that u1 is equal to 1, not 2/3. Part 2. Write down the values of u2, u3 and u4. So u2 can be rewritten as u1 plus 1, because 1 plus 1 is 2. So in the question we were told that un plus 1 is equal to 2/3 times un. So we have 2/3 times un. So we're swapping that n for 1. So we have 2/3 times u1. And we're told in the question that u1 is equal to 1. So we swap that u1 for 1. So we have 2/3 times 1, which is 2/3. So now we've worked out the value of u2. Now we want to work out the value of u3. So u3 can be rewritten as u2 plus 1, because 2 plus 1 is 3. So we have 2/3 times un. So we're going to swap that n for 2. So we have 2/3 times u2. And we just worked out that u2 is equal to 2/3. So we had u2 equals to 2/3. So we swap that u2 for 2/3 of brackets. So we have 2/3 times 2/3, which is 2/3 squared. Next, we want to work out u4. So u4 is the same thing as u3 plus 1, because 3 plus 1 is 4. And we were told that we have 2, so un plus 1 is equal to 2/3 times un. So we have 2/3 times un. So we swap that n for 3. So we have 2/3 times u3. And we know that u3 is 2/3 squared, because we worked that out previously. So u3 is 2/3 squared. So we swap that u3 for 2/3 squared. So 2/3 times 2/3 squared is 2/3 to the power of 3. Part 2. Hence, by inspection, write an expression for un in terms of n. So u2 was 2/3, which is really 2/3 to the power of 1. And u3 is 2/3 to the power of 2, and u4 is 2/3 to the power of 3. So we presume that u5 is 2/3 to the power of 4, and u6 is 2/3 to the power of 5, and u7 is 2/3 to the power of 6, and so on. So we can say that un is equal to 2/3 to the power of n minus 1, because whatever this is, for example, this is a 4, we subtract 1 to get the power. So 4 minus 1 is 3. So this is 3, so 3 minus 1 is 2. So this is 2, so 2 minus 1 is 1, and so on. Part 4. Use proof by induction to justify your answer for part 3. So P of n is un equals 2/3 to the power of n minus 1 for all n values, elements of the natural number set, where s, the starting number, is equal to 1. So this is what we worked out in the previous question. So P of 1 is going to be u1 equal to 2/3 to the power of 1 minus 1, and 1 minus 1 is 0, and anything to the power of 0 is 1, so this is true. u1 is equal to 1. So u1 is equal to 1. Next, we assume that P of k is true, i.e. that uk is equal to 2/3 to the power of k minus 1. So all we've done here is swap these n's for k's. So we assume P of k is true, i.e. that is uk is equal to 2/3 to the power of k minus 1. So we went through that in the previous slide. So now we want to prove that P of k plus 1 is uk plus 1 equal to 2/3 to the power of k. So we get this k here because if uk equals 2/3 the power of k minus 1, then uk plus 1 would be k minus 1 plus 1, and minus 1 plus 1 would cancel, so we'd be left with k. So we want to prove this. So uk plus 1 is equal to 2/3 times uk. So that was given in the question. So it was written as un plus 1, but now we have uk plus 1. And it was written as 2/3 times un, but we have it as 2/3 times uk. Now we know that uk is equal to 2/3 times k minus 1. So that's our assumption. And 2/3 can be rewritten as 2/3 to the power of 1. And we're multiplying powers by the same base, so we add the powers. So we're going to have 1 plus k minus 1. So 1 plus k minus 1 is k. So we get 2/3 to the power of k. So uk plus 1 is equal to 2/3 k, which is what we were asked to prove. Thus, p of k plus 1 is true, assuming p of k is true, and hence p of n is true for all n values, elements of the natural number set.